Back when I was studying or working full time, escape time never really existed. I wanted to, but I was always too tired to make it happen. Priorities went to school and work, both in money and time. Now I have got a little more breathing space to actually escape and do these things. Most of the time, it was my friend, the idea guy of our group, who planned everything. I was always the hype man at first, then disappeared when the trip got close. Luckily, my friends never gave up on inviting me. I'm grateful for that. So, finally, when I had all the time in the world, I joined in. The trips include anime event, cosplay events, and tag events. It was awesome. Some moments even become core memories for me. I talked with strangers about my interests and wasn't judged for it. That was a culture shock, but also an eye opener. It taught me a little about holding conversations without being too awkward. Though I still panic when someone approaches me about things I used to hide, I also realized how weird people can be in a good way. When people are in their comfort zone, they just let themselves out. And since everyone there is a weirdo, being judged doesn't even matter. Honestly, that's me too. With each trips, I learn more how to manage transports, hotels, and event venue. It sounds like I never traveled before, but it's just different when you go with friends compared to family. With family, the budget feels limitless. I never really know what we are spending. With friends, though, I always think carefully, do I have enough for the next step of this trip? Even when ordering food, I calculate, is this portion worth the money? Will I regret it later if I get hungry again? Accommodation, as long as it's clean, safe, and has a bidet, I'm fine. The only downside of me tagging along is my sleeping habits. Honestly, I can't imagine how my roommate feel when I suddenly start showing my habits in my sleep. I'm just grateful I never woke up in the hotel hallway or worse. I also don't have a license, so when we use my friend's car, I feel useless. At first, I was so careless that my mom had to remind me to at least chip in for the gas or treat my friend. Now I try to, though I sometimes forget. We also take public transport sometimes, but booking ticket is a headache. For example, in Cameron Highlands, buses leave are limited. 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m., 11 a.m., or 5 p.m. only. Trains give more options, but the nearest station is 2 to 3 hours drive away. Still, these trips weren't bad at all. They gave me eye-opening experience I will keep learning from. Maybe one day I will plan a trip for everyone else. Of course, I have some regrets like buying the wrong things. But those regrets don't last because the memories outweigh them. Some things I bought even become part of my daily life. Every time I see them, I think, yeah, that was worth it. Indoor events were fun, air conditioning, escalator, all the convenience. But we also did outdoor stuff like hiking. The hike itself was worth it, but everything before it, a struggle. My family never liked the idea of outdoor trips. They think it's unpredictable. So I had trouble even getting the permission. I end up sneaking out, telling them I was going for a breakfast while I was already on the trail. I couldn't prepare much without raising suspicion, but thankfully my friend had most of what we needed. The only regret was how miserable I looked when tired. I wasn't cooperative with my friends. On top of that, my mom called mid-hike asking questions. I panicked, wanted to go down quickly and left my friends behind. Next time, I want to be better, more cooperative, more helpful. Going on trips took time for me. I grew up sheltered, barely going anywhere as a child. Even in high school, I stayed close to home. Bit by bit, I went further, though my mom always filtered my friend first. Thankfully, my ideal guy friend was persistent. Because of that, I can do what I do now. There are still regrets. At an anime event, a woman approached me while I was playing Street Fighter with my friend. She noticed my Hunter x Hunter hoodie, asked about it, and told me she was a costume designer. I wanted to geek out too, but the event was closing. I was distracted and I couldn't multitask. So I only answered her briefly. I regret not talking more and I hope I will meet her again someday. Public transport gave me its own set of story. Once I had to sprint 200 meters from a traffic light to catch a train in 2 minutes. I made it but nearly passed out inside. Other times I had loud, fun conversation with strangers. Sometimes I worried about the topics, but I'm getting better at navigating conversations. These encounters boosted my self-esteem, even though they drained my social energy. Still, every ride taught me something about people and about myself. And those lessons I will always keep. And before I end this video, I just want to take a moment to talk to you directly. I know I've been missing for 2 months and I feel like I owe you an explanation. The truth is, I've been adjusting to something new in my life. It's taken a lot out of me and I need that time to figure things out before I could come back here. I'll be sharing more about that in the next video. But for now, I just want to say thank you for being patient with me. In a way, it kind of connects back to what I shared in this video. Traveling broadens your perspective, but so does life when it throws you into something unfamiliar. Just like on a trip, sometimes you are unprepared, sometimes you mess up, but you still learn and you still grow. These past 2 months have been that kind of journey for me, and just like the memories I've made from traveling, I know this new chapter will teach me things I will carry forward too. So yeah, thank you again for sticking around, for watching and for being a part of this with me. I can't wait to share more in the next one.